Miles away, so it is.
Talking about miles away, we're in Scotland.
Right, leave it to it.
Tom's more aggressive than ever, so if he sees an opportunity, he's going to do it.
You've got two of the top drivers in the championship, absolutely nose to tail. This is Ingram, big send up the inside, heading into Clark's.
You pressed the button too early, so we did that one without any boosts again. We're going to try and swap on the line, mate. Let's swap on the line.
We didn't technically get a podium. Sen gave up his podium.
There's a roadblock, isn't it?
This is on board with Ingram, who dives up the inside of some.
There leaves me only one thing to say. That's it, Coke! Good morning, welcome to the Dyke Golf Club here in sunny, Brighton. We're here for the OS Invitational golf event, representing Octane Finance. We're gonna have a fantastic day. We're gonna raise loads of money for Ben, and we're gonna play some wonderful golf. I don't think I'll be wonderful, but I'll try my best.
So, you've won a trophy.
Right, okay, so, yeah, I just need to interject on that. Yes, I did technically win a trophy, but it was a sort of a reverse grid. It was like a reverse grid win. Everyone else fell off. I was on wets when everyone else was on slicks. So technically, I won. I won the BRDC Golf Day the other day. But yeah, so hang on, I'm going to take anything away. Yeah, I did win actually, yeah, I won. Yeah, won BRDC Golf Day, mate. So basically, should smash this, piece of cake.
Easy.
Absolutely not. I do play a bit, but not as much as I'd like to. I think this is my third time this year. So hopefully it goes in threes, and we can have another win. Team Octane can take a win. I've no idea how this is going to work today, I'll be honest with you. I know we've obviously got to play golf, that goes without saying, but there's a whole team thing, it's Ryder Cup spec, which I don't know what that means, but everyone's sort of spoken to me as though they like assume I would know what that means. And I just did the thing that I would normally do when I don't really know what's going on. I just said, yeah, that sounds really cool actually. Yeah, that sounds good, that shouldn't be a problem. But now I've agreed to something and I have no idea what I've agreed to. Hopefully there's an adult and they can just tell me what to do, really.
What is it? Explain, Tom.
Mully Gaines.
Yes, I'm going to take another one.
The first one doesn't count. This one now counts. It's got a mulligan ball.
Go on, ball. Go on, ball.
Best mulligan you've ever written it. Or maybe 3 foot.
Off to the right and let it come in.
Off the left, and it comes in that way, yeah.
Is that what you're reading?
Yeah.
You're coming in there this way?
Yeah.
Ready? See, I'd have said you want to be upright.
No, I'm gonna say you're about 4 cups left.
Seriously?
But if I've got it wrong, I don't want to be the man that.
No, I think it's down to the left. I think it's up. I think it's up and coming in, personally.
Okay.
I'm going to go with my gut.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, a nervy putt is what that was. It was limp.
Yeah.
That's the best word for it. Limp.
Well played, well done, mate.
And to you, mate. Well done.
Enjoyed that. Well done. Cheers, mate.
Well done, mate.
Nice
Really good.
Cheers.
Mate.
Thank you, mate. Thank you very much.
Well played, buddy. Take care. Yeah, you too, buddy. Shocking.
How's today been?
Golf. Complete it, mate. 84. 39 points. Hasn't cracked, it's all right. Did good golfing today. Of all the golfing I've done here at the Dyke Golf Club, I'd say this has been the best round I've ever had. We've had a wonderful day, and the good news is that Octane took a double of wins in this one, which is good news. So we've had a great day. We've done good golfing, we've done bad golfing, and we've done something in between. But we've golfed and we've had a fantastic time, and it hasn't actually rained, which I was convinced it was going to rain. There's been some thunder, and we've stayed dry. Shall we go and get a beer?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, come on, let's go get a beer. Miles away, so it is.
Talking about miles away, we're in Scotland.
Another country. Do you have to show your passport to get in?
Yeah, of course.
Got
Make sure
euros
Darwin
ready.
had. Make sure
Euros
Darwin had.
ready.
Yeah, of course.
We've got one of them spending cards.
Yeah, it's Scottish money.
Yeah,
it's
I
Scottish
was only
money.
got paying local currency when you get here, 'cause otherwise they charge.
They charge you, yeah.
Sort of stuff.
How
We're
are
gonna
you?
head over.
Yeah, we're gonna go over. How are you?
We're great, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all good.
And I've heard a vicious rumour,
Oh no,
right?
these are never good.
The vicious rumour that it won't rain in Scotland
No,
this
look at
weekend.
the sky. You know what they are? Non-rain clouds.
0% chance of rain at a Knockhill race weekend.
Apparently so. Should we go
What,
that way?
yeah, come on. I don't know. You know the way.
I'm sure I've left something in hospitality.
Oh, Laura's there. She can bring it.
What do you know, Spencer? Scrub him. Wonderful. Yeah, I'm fine.
Get another couple of tries at the end of FP1 and 2 anyway.
Yeah, come. Should I wander up?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Adam, you ready?
Cool, right.
You getting in assembly or you pit lane?
Pit lane ideally, please.
Thank you so much. Good luck.
Thanks. Welcome to the next round of the BTCC here at Knockhill. You can see there is currently no cloud, which means no rain. It's going to be dry today, and apparently it's going to be very warm tomorrow, and everyone's going to have to be in shorts. So it's going to be lovely. Knockhill was all right for us last year. It was a little bit rude, so we're hoping for a good steady weekend, picking up points, and let's make it a pointsy weekend. So let's get going.
Yes, Ingram very busy here and always in a rush. So much of a rush, in fact, he's fastest in FP1. You must be pleased with that.
Yeah, really good. You never know what to expect around here. I mean, it's always such an anomaly of a circuit compared to what we're used to when we come from places like Donington or Silverstone or anywhere like that. So we come to here and the cars always feel busy. It's a very, very busy lap. You don't really get much of a chance to rest or breathe at all. I mean, even as you come out along here down towards the final hairpin, there's stuff going on with changes of whatever you need to make to the car and bumps and looking for other cars and spotting your braking zone. So it's always busy, but it's always a really enjoyable circuit to come to. So yeah, topping pre-practice one is a nice place to start. We know that it doesn't really mean anything when it comes to the rest of the weekend, but it is at least a good start that the car's in a nice place. Yeah, it was very good actually, thank you very much. Yeah, all good, all good. So yeah, no big issues at all really. It felt lovely.
Nice.
Very nice. Yeah, very lovely. Yes.
Super job, thank you. Obviously got quali next, so we'll just do the 3 new sets. I'll have to give you pressures for those though. So we could do with making sure they're all cold before we do them all.
Ladies and gentlemen of Knockhill, how are we doing? Much better, much better. We got a roar. We got a roar. We've got some drivers. They're going to be signing some awards. It's there for them to see. Everyone, I think, Croft, we had everyone in the top 10 of the race run and all that sort of stuff. So, everyone's
On top.
a little bit worried when they see a Hyundai in their mirrors.
What's that all about?
Do you know what biscuits in the team?
Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Of course I do. I would go with ginger biscuits in P1. It goes without saying.
Okay.
However,
oh, there's a podium, is there?
not to be massively underestimated is a malted milk.
Oh, chocolate.
That would be P3. I would go ginger, then I would go El Original malted milk, and then a chocolate malted milk. But the malted milk is, as far as I can tell, is a massively underrated biscuit.
I always found them maybe a bit too thin to dunk. I think you lose a malted milk.
Just a quick, one of them. That's all it needs.
Go on, what was the sound?
One of them.
Yeah, there we go.
My prediction is that Charles Rainford will be on pole with a 50.38.
Whoa! And where are you?
I'm going to be 7th.
Quali, lap time, pole time, please. Now.
50.5.
50.5. And who?
Rainford.
Same as me.
Really?
Yeah. Oh. But I went with a 3.8. I went with a 3.8.
0.38. Are we going to 100s?
50.83. Okay. 50.3 range.
That's a bit keen, that. That's a new lap record, though.
Yeah.
It is that time of the year once more where we head north of the border and we go to Knockhill here in Scotland for rounds 19, 20 and 21 of the Quick Fit British Touring Car Championship. It's an all-action lap. It's a pretty short lap as well, just over 1.2 miles in length. Right, well, we know there are going to be some hard luck stories out of this second group as well. Let's just remind you who we will have on track. Aaron Taylor-Smith, Tom Ingram, there he is, Chris Smiley, Dan Rowbottom, Aidan Moffat, who's not been a great qualifier this year. Maybe here on home soil he can rise to the occasion. Right, Ingram's view, but we can anticipate that he will think about a tyre cross, and it's going to be this lap. Some are staying out, we saw in Q1, Group 1. Adam Morgan has had a lap time taken off him. Tom Ingram's done the absolute best in the first sector of this lap then as he comes through his locks, now down towards the Taylor's hairpin. That's Nick Hamilton's Cupra just up the road. So wheel lifting, Ingram comes through the hairpin. Absolute best, personal best. He's used the boost available on this lap. Let's see what he can do. A 51.03 to beat. He comes over the timing line then. And Ingram goes fastest, 50.960. Not as quick as De Leon in Group 1, but he puts himself top. And crucially, he's in the 6 that will progress. The times aren't being instant, but they are confirmed when we give them to you. Ingram is the fastest now. He's gone by next, and a 50.884.
We've just updated 50.8. You've got the P1 by 200ths from Taylor Smith.
Tom Ingram then makes the progression as the fastest driver, so he's been in Q2 in all 7 sessions this year. So we are almost good to go then for Q2. The Tom Ingram fans are ready, and so's the man himself then. Just that 1 second of boost.
Was he a bit early then?
Yeah. So he still did it in the last corner, but you know the gain is 100. It's tiny. It's 2 or 300s, not 8 or 900s. So, so tiny, but perfect.
So there's a 10th there then. He pressed the button too early, so we did that one without any boost again. I don't think he wants it. If he presses the button at the right time, I mean every light on the dash flashes at him. He's just gonna. I told you he was good at the last one, didn't I? We'll find out now.
It's quite a good race driver, just can't push a button.
Yeah.
Tom Ingram will be next ahead of Sam Osborne, then it'll be Camish, Rowbottom and Sutton, and that's the 12 cars out on track. And Tim's 8th, as now we lose a lap for Camish.
Well, Camish has got a very good qualifying record, hasn't he? He's second in the over-average scores of an average. De Leon looks really neat and tidy. He's driving that car really well, keeping forward momentum, not fighting the car, not losing too much time off the curbs. Looks really nice.
On board with Ingram, and he's coming now down towards turn 3 at McIntyre's. This is Jake Hill, second in the time to make that third. Senna Proctor's now gone second.
Okay, we're clearly down in sector 1, currently P4. We are only 700ths off pole.
Bailed, so he's not going to get through. It looks like Jake Hill has as well because he's pitted, and I wonder whether Sutton's going to back out of it as well. Aaron Taylor-Smith's had another lap time disallowed. Over the line goes Ingram. Well, he's in, he's 4th. That'll do him.
I think that's enough.
If we're not going to improve, we may as well box anyway. We can get the ball rolling on this next set.
Well, Hill goes through, so does Senna Proctor as Dan Camish's car goes through the technical checks. Ingram along with Charles Rainford and Dan Rowbottom.
From for a 60.5 then.
What can Tom Ingram do as he comes up towards the line? Over the line he will go. Ingram's time is a 55.029, so 5th is where he is at the moment. It's Charles Rainford then. The fastest sideways is Ingram at turn 1. He's up the curb at turn 2. Rainford to De Leon is 13 thousandths. Senna Proctor has had a lap time taken off him. About a 10th shy. This is Tom Ingram coming through the hairpin. Daryl De Leon is still second. Jake Hill third. It's a BMW 1, 2, 3 at the moment. De Leon's had a lap taken away, so has Rainford, but they're still first and second. Ingram is up to 4th now at the expense of Proctor. Rowbottom now goes 4th at the expense of Ingram. Within the team, there's that championship situation for the drivers needing to be managed with all the emphasis going on Ingram. He and Rowbottom are trading 4th. Ingram had got it, now Rowbottom has taken it back, and the margin between them is just 0.153 of a second with 2 minutes on the clock.
We've got just under 2 minutes left. We're currently P5. If we can do another 50.9, we'll be 4th. 50.8 will be 3rd.
That's Tom Ingram arriving 5th then. So the run of pole positions comes to an end, 2 in a row, but not 3 in a row. Charles Rainford it is who is on top here.
Yes and no. So coming into the weekend, I thought 5th would be absolutely fantastic. Just to get into Q3 would be awesome. Yeah. We usually struggle here a little bit. We've obviously arrived with only 1 second of deployment compared to 3 at Croft, so we were always going to struggle. Up the hill, the deployment's worth so much. So should be over the moon with that, but with our lap time that we did in Q1 and Q2, we would have been 3rd. So that hurts a little bit. You think, oh, that would have been nice.
So we got track limits in the last. We got done for track limits.
Yes, that would have put us 4th. It's a bit, that hurts a little bit. But then it didn't feel like the tyres had quite the same grip in that 3rd set. Obviously, we changed nothing in terms of geometry or the chassis at all. Something didn't quite feel the same on those tyres, so we've got to be happy with that. I think we're ahead of, we're in the mix of that, so we're on for 3 good results hopefully.
Let's look at the order at the end of Q3. Charles Rainford fastest from Daryl De Leon. Jake Hill 3rd ahead of Dan Rowbottom. Then Tom Ingram and Senna Proctor rounding out the top 6.
Well done, Tom.
Cheers, love. That's a bit warm, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sweating like a sweaty person.
Yes. P5?
P5, I'm well chuffed with that.
Happy?
Yeah. Hey, I got it half right.
You did. 50.6 it was.
So I was off. Name was right, so I get half points.
Yeah, same way. He said Rainford, but I think he was closer. Spenny was closer.
Okay.
So I don't know if that means you just lose. Or are you going to say half points?
Half points. Half points awarded all round. It's a school sports day now, isn't it? So everyone has to be able to win. So I sounded really bitter then. I didn't mean to sound like bitter, but you know what I mean.
You're bitter. You are bitter.
I'm bitter as well. God, the BMWs.
You were telling me if you got through to Q3.
I was going to be chuffed if I was inside the top 10. So to be 5th, I'm made up with.
Yeah.
Really, really made up with. So yeah, really, really good. Really, really pleased with that. Definitely pleased.
Is there? I mean, we're talking so close to the top. We're talking.
Oh, there's nothing in it at all.
We're talking a couple of tenths. Was there in Q3? Was it slightly different to Q2?
Yeah, I didn't for some reason didn't have the balance that I did. So Q1 the car felt absolutely amazing, and then Q2 and Q3 just never really felt as anywhere near as good. So we were definitely lacking some feel out of the car in Q2 and Q3. Could well be me trying to overdrive it a little bit. But you've always got to remember that it's never the driver's fault. It's not my fault, mate. But it probably was me. Probably was me. But no, really, really pleased with that. Really, really pleased. 5th is a great place to be. We're sort of a lot better than we were last year when we were sort of deep in the thick of it. From a racing perspective, tomorrow is going to be fairly entertaining, or not. But I think we should be all good. We should be all good. Thank you very much for your attendance today. It's really appreciated. There leaves me only one thing to say. Let's eat cake.
Yes. Who's this one from, Tom?
This is from Matt and Jules.
Yes, and it is a
Chocolate brownie tart.
chocolate brownie tart. Difference between a cake and a tart, please, founding member of Cake Club.
Pastry. It's a hug. Matt and Jules have made a chocolate brownie tart with a BTCC emblem in the centre, with a, I guess they put their thumb through it when they picked it up, on a bed of sustainable cocoa and ice cream that is melting.
Cocoa.
They're real brownie.
This is the sunniest Scotland has ever been.
I don't think the sunniest it's ever been, but it's certainly going to be in the top 3.
In the top. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling remarkably good. Got my legs out.
I
doing
can
a bit
see
of tanning.
that. Yeah.
Just doing a bit of lizarding this morning in the sun.
Nice. Good. Are you ready to go as fast as you can round Knockhill?
I'm going to try my best.
Yeah. Sitting in P4. We didn't discuss that, did we? Do you want to tell us why you're sitting in P4?
Well, Mr. Rowbottom was underweight after qualifying.
It's an unusual thing to happen for a...
Yeah, so at the end of qualifying, they always do the old ride height checks and the weight checks, and obviously Dan was underweight.
Yeah, I didn't even get the time right, so
Could we just get you to
No, I was going to attempt, wasn't it? I was going
possible, please?
I was going for fairy tale.
Okay, let's talk. Yeah, that's fine.
There you go.
We're at the Virtue Fan, very noisy Virtue Fan Zone, and now we've got to listen to Zach. Virtue Fan Zone for the signing, meeting and greeting. Lots of Porsches as well. Zach's giving it. Here we are. I'll drive whatever you give me. How's that? Whatever it is what it is. I'll just drive whatever you give me.
Lucky did it.
You just drive as fast as you can.
Yeah. The thing is there's a counter argument for each one, depending on your reverse grid. I mean, it is a bit of luck at the end of the day.
Cheers, love.
This one.
It froze. It's like one of them things. Do we think it's frozen? You ever done that to Laura?
That was weird. Don't do that again.
Good luck, mate. Thank you. Try and drive on a soft or a medium.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sit down there, Ed.
We're looking forward to race 1. It's a gloriously hot and sunny day at Knockhill, and the action around here, Tim, always is well worth watching. And with all these BMWs at the front, we're in for a fascinating race.
Right, leave it to it. Get stuck in, mate. I think we made the right call here. So we've gone for 4th on the grid with a medium tyre. pretty much everyone behind us, apart from Senna, has gone the medium tyre as well. So it's like a race of two classes. The softs are already at the front, and then we're on the medium, 5th place. So if we can finish 5th or 6th, that'd be an absolute result, I think.
We are ready to go racing for round 19 of the Quick Fit British Touring Car Championship from Knockhill. Lights go red. Expect the BMWs to rocket away as the lights go out now. It's a good start by Rainford. De Leon will slot in behind him, and a good start made by Moffat. Look right round the outside there, and Chris Smiley, Aidan Moffat making up progress. As you might anticipate, the rear wheel drive launch always good.
You gained 2/10 on Camish last lap. The gap is now 1.9.
Yeah, track limits is a factor, was in qualifying, will be in the race. That exit there of Clark is where most people have been falling foul, turn 7. Hopefully there'll be no time penalties in this race.
And Senna Proctor then having a big battle with Tom Ingram, and he's gone by. Now that, you could argue, shouldn't really be in the plan for Ingram in the championship.
Yeah, but because Senna started on the soft tyre, Ingram is not going to fight him. He's going to let him go in this one. Ingram's day will come in race 2 and race 3.
Meanwhile, that's the Proctor-Ingram situation, and Tom's sitting on the tail of Senna Proctor, saying, OK, you might have got past me, but I'm not falling away. Let's see whether Proctor then can get up with the BMWs. What do you do about them?
Remember, though, at this point of the championship, it's a race-by-race battle between Ingram and Sutton. That is the reality of the situation. So whilst Ingram is outscoring Sutton, he's very happy. The last thing he wants to do is slow himself down battling with his teammate. He wants to be down the road as much as he possibly can.
De Leon has grass in the rad and is dropping back.
And Tom Ingram has got ahead of Daryl De Leon, who is still going but losing pace with the temperatures going up.
Pretty straightforward so far. We're just trying to maintain position as long as we're in front of Ash, because that's all we're racing at the minute. So
are waving, and I think the safety car, yes, has been deployed. So safety car called.
Gap from Camish. We'll swap on the last lap. If not, lead it.
Okay. Well, that's to help him.
Yes, they know that.
Yeah. Okay. Spoken to Connor, who's spoken to Senna. If we can get a gap from Camish and it's safe to do so, he's happy to swap on the last lap. If we can't get a gap, we'll stay in formation. Copy that. Safety car in.
Remember the timing line of the start line in 2 different places, so the race back on as the green flags fly. Jake Hill over the line. It's Rainford 2nd, it's Proctor 3rd. In 4th place you've got Ingram. In 5th place now it's Camish. Aidan Moffat is up into 6th.
This will be the last lap. We're going to try and swap on the line, mate. Let's swap on the line.
Round 19 of the championship. It's a win for Jake Hill at Knockhill. He crosses the line. Jake Hill victorious. 2nd is Charles Rainford, and Tom Ingram takes 3rd.
We got it. Good job.
I think Proctor played the team game there, so it helps him out for race 2, so we can start soft again. So let's see what we can do.
Oh, the stress of it! Oh, we never. I don't want to say that. What a teammate. Jump. It's good, that.
But here's your result of round 19.
Action all the way in round 19, won by Jake Hill, 1.4 seconds clear of Charles Rainford. Tom Ingram taking 3rd. Senna Proctor for 4th, ahead of Dan Camish. Aidan Moffat 6th, ahead of Ash Sutton.
How was that?
Well, that was a turnaround, wasn't it? So it ended up being a race of the medium tyre. De Leon obviously had the issue with the grass in.
Yeah.
Proctor had the pace on us early on, and then later on we started having the pace on him.
Yeah.
We just had a long conversation between the team.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to suss out. It benefits Senna from starting 4th in the next race because then he's on the better tyre, the softer tyre. Also benefits us because we get a couple of points. So trying to orchestrate that would have been easy without the safety car. And then it made it a bit close. Senna did a great job there. He just backed up on the line, and I think we were 1/10 behind him and 6/10 to Camish. It was absolutely perfect. So massive thanks to him, and I'm sure it'll help him in the next one anyway. So top job.
Yes.
How was that? I mean,
Fantastic, great result. I mean, as a team, we pulled a blinder there with obviously going for the medium tyre in that race. It meant that we kind of got the medium tyre out the way, which was really important to do. We knew it wasn't going to be the fastest tyre this weekend, so to be able to run that and get a podium is amazing. we didn't technically get a podium. Sen gave up his podium for us to come through. Yeah. But it kind of works in both of our interests as well. It gives Senna now the option to choose a soft tyre again in this race if he'd like to. So yeah, from that perspective, it's worked out really well. So we'll see what goes on for the rest of the day. We're in really good shape at that.
Should be 2 minutes till pit lane opens. Roll, Trojan horse. Should be in really good shape for this one. So we're the lead car on the soft tyre. Got more boost than ever before. So it should be in really good shape, I think. The car's pretty good, the car seems quick, it's even better on the soft tyre, so it's just getting past the BMWs that could be the issue because they had a bit of an advantage in race 1. It's whether our chassis is good enough to compensate for that really, so we'll see. Hoping for a win though.
Round 20 of the Quick Fit British Touring Car Championship from Knockhill, ready to go. Light to go red, lights out quickly. Good start by Jake Hill, but a wheel spin from 1 or 2 of the front wheel drive mob, and that means that Charles Rainford is able to stay ahead of Tom Ingram and in fact attack for the race lead. But a good getaway made by Dan Camish. He gets up the inside of Proctor. Moffat's on his toes as well. Proctor's off the road and back on again. Through this is Tom Ingram's view, and that's Charles Rainford ahead of him. This is the battle for second place. Ingram round the outside, brakes late. He's got the job done. Can he get round the corner ahead and not go out wide? We'll wait and see as they come up over the line. This is the drag race then. Rear wheel drive versus front wheel drive, but Ingram's got the job done. Nicely done as well. And Proctor is in a right old coming down to the line in the background.
Yeah, that was Ingram relying on that advantageous soft tyre to outbrake the hard type BMW while it was still on lap 1, and he did it perfectly.
Hill deploying this lap.
For the race lead though, it is Ingram on the back of Jake Hill then. Champions of the past, both. Ingram to the outside, Jake Hill tries to cover all of that off as Charles Rainford third, waiting to mop up anything that is spilt ahead of him. But then look, Dan Camish is closing in fourth, and he would rather like Ingram to remain stuck behind Hill, wouldn't he? Because that gives him a lifeline to catch up to the BMWs. Rainford hanging on to third. This is Ingram, big send up the inside, heading into Clark's. Jake Hill gives him racing room, he's all up the curb, he's just ahead as they come off the corner. But Ingram now can stand his ground, confident in the knowledge that he has got the inside line down to the hairpin. There's another rub, I'm coming through, says Ingram, and now he stands on the brakes. He's got the line for the hairpin, he's got the lead.
It's an aggressive riding by Ingram in the early laps when he knows he's got a slight advantage over the BMWs, getting their tyres fully into the working temperature, despite the 34-degree track temperature we've got here.
Yeah, correct. Camish P3.
Ingram gets a free ride. He's pulling away. There he is through the chicane. But Jake Hill on the medium tyre.
It's currently a 51.5. Let's push for it this time.
7 times a Knockhill winner. Here coming down towards the hairpin though is the dominant race leader Tom Ingram. He's been able to make good his escape. 6.7 seconds.
Good job, mate. We now have fastest lap.
Won by Tom Ingram. A dominant drive, a dominant win.
Now Camish is moving over. I'm pretty sure I saw in the background Camish moving over. As they cross the line, it is Sutton who takes that second and gets the extra points.
So teamwork works at Napa Racing as well as team virtue. So Ash Sutton.
Top drive.
Wow.
It's good, wasn't it?
Let's look at the results of round 20. Tom Ingram, the race winner by 7 seconds from Ash Sutton, and then Dan Camish having given away to his teammate taking third.
Well, that was good. Normal service resumed.
Yeah.
No, awesome. So we had really good pace there. So he made the move quite early in the BMWs when they're a little bit vulnerable, but I think ultimately we had the pace with the tyre as well.
Yeah.
Got a gap over Camish, and they just managed that really. We've seen
Sutton Camish with the L switch, which we expect.
Yeah, which is one of those prerogative. So really happy, good points. Another win on the board. The car's good, so we should be, no matter what the reverse grid is, we should be good for coming back through. It'll be quite interesting.
you though, buddy. It's good for you.
Waves to the crowd, smiles to the crowd. And the winner is Ingram.
I mean, the team virtue cars felt strong this year, but particularly in that race was just unbelievable. I couldn't ask for it to do any more than I was asking it to do. It was the perfect race car. So it was a pleasure to be behind the wheel of it. It really, really was. So yeah, very, very enjoyable. Puts us in a nice place. Obviously P6 we've pulled now for the reverse grid. So let's see what goes on there. I'm all right. You all right?
Yeah.
How's it going? What do you want, eh, Derwin? What do you want, Derwin? You've been eating my cookies, have you? Are they good? They look really good. It was very good, actually. It was what we needed, which was a big amount of points from that, and to lead a lap, win the race, get fastest lap, do the do, and we did the do. So that's very good. So yeah, very happy. And unfortunately for Tom, I pulled out the wrong ball. So I pulled out ball 6. Should have pulled out ball number 8, which would have,
it's great for you in the championship.
which would have put Top Cat on pole. But incidentally, I didn't do that. But I pulled 6 out, which is more betterer for me, but less betterer for Tom Chul.
So where are you starting?
So I won the race and I pulled 6. So 12, 8, 9, 6. So that's 6.
Race 3.
Race 3. We start 6th with a soft tyre. All right, see what I want. Let's see what happens.
Sutton's got some real old rear tyres. The burnout he did out of the hairpin, plumes of smoke. I got something was on fire. I think my barbecue was on fire again. Mental. Right, leave you to it. We've been really quick all day, especially in race 2. So we've not changed much on the car after that. On the same tyre. So we should be in good shape. Obviously there's more cars in front of us now. We've got to get through Ash if we want to get to the podium. So I think that's in the back of our mind that it won't be the end of the world if we just finish behind him, so we're just got to play it a little bit safe, I think, and if the chance is there, we'll take it. If not, we've had a great day, and losing a couple of points to him is not the end of the world, so going for the long game here.
Tom's more aggressive than ever, so if he sees an opportunity, he's going to do it. He's not going to sit behind him.
No.
And Ash will 100% never sit behind anyone.
The problem is, Proctor and De Leon are mediums. They are going to be moving roadblocks.
We'll see. Excited.
Lights on the gantry are about to go red, engine notes rise, a longer hold this time as the lights blink out. De Leon gets a good start, Jake Hill is away nicely, and it's going to be Ash Sutton, I think, who just jumps ahead of Tom Ingram as they go down towards the first corner of Duffers Dip, and looks centre prop to defends from Sutton. Ingram has got one lap really in which he can try and find a way through as the cars drop downhill. Good getaway by Darryl De Leon, he is up front.
Moffat deploying now.
Actually, the advantage on the soft tyre is off the line, and they've held their positions really well.
Drop downhill, they see Sutton still ahead of Ingram. Then you've got Aidan Moffat next in the queue, and behind Moffat.
There's a roadblock, isn't he?
He's following Proctor, and this is on board with Ingram, who dives up the inside of Sutton. His favourite overtaking place into Clark, but Sutton resists it going round the outside. Our two championship rivals are battling it out side by side. This is what we wanted to see.
Nose to tail they come, down towards the hairpin. Sutton making the car as wide as possible. Chilton is on the back of Ingram as well now. You've got two of the top drivers in the championship, absolutely nose to tail, diving into Duffers Dip. Millimetre perfect over the curve, hard on the brakes, down towards the right of Macintyre's Ingram. Oh, so close to the back of the Ford.
Yeah, you're so leaning on that rear tyre as you buck and weave over these crests. And the front-wheel drive car, you're expecting putting a huge amount of trust in that rear tyre, which, let's face it, is just freewheeling along when you lean on it going through turn 1 or out of the chicane.
And an effort made there. Look at the inside. That is Ingram on Sutton. It's getting a bit more fractious now because Tom knows that we're counting down to half distance and then towards the end of the race. So he's running out of laps in which to try.
And as far as their boost allocation is concerned, Sutton still has 6 laps and Ingram 5, so they haven't used that boost yet. He can now attack Ingram and make life very difficult for him, which is exactly what he's doing right now.
And he's almost into the back of him. Chilton needs to get back ahead of the board. Ingram needs to get ahead of Sutton. There's an awful lot of needing to right now in this battle, especially given that as Hill goes across the line, we've only got 9 laps to go.
And Rowbottom will be using all of his boost to try and get past. That looks like what he's doing now. He's side by side, launching into Duffers Dip. This is really trepidatious. They cut a bit of contact, and Chilton gets back along inside Rowbottom. That will be that's really good for Ingram if he can stay there, and he can.
Just had a final warning for track limits. That's final warning for track limits.
Ahead of Proctor, well, that wasn't quite what we anticipated, but Senna's not going to make life tough for Tom Ingram, is he? Because Ingram waltzes through on the inside.
Yeah, and all of
Hamid is just going to get out of the way for Sutton. Let him get P2.
2 wins today, and that's great news as the Fords do the switch. Coming up to the line, Ash Sutton is 2nd, Dan Camish 3rd, Tom Ingram 4th.
There you go, Sutton took Camish on the line.
Let's look at the result. Jake Hill, the race winner from Ash Sutton and Dan Camish. 4th, Tom Ingram, ahead of Tom Chilton and Dan Rowbottom in 6th.
That was a good one, wasn't it? Another good points haul.
We were all over him, weren't we?
We were all over him. I think we were a chunk quicker. He didn't want to let us past, did he? And Tom didn't want to push it too hard. We don't want any damage, so finishing was the key. If we were 1 place behind, that was kind of the target at the end, at the start of it, really. We ended up 2 behind because they switched at the end, but really good points with that. So it's a 3rd, a 1st, and a 4th. That's pretty good. Well,
it was 17, but so I think it was probably about 15, maybe 14.
Yeah, probably 14, something. So we've gained a little bit. But it's another stonking weekend for us. Great.
I really need a wee.
Yeah. And some form of greasy food.
Hi Matt. For reference, Matt's taking photos.
Oh, nice.
You can have a show of Matt. Look at Matt's shiny head.
My shiny head.
Look at the shine on that. Did you know he actually uses Diamond Bright ceramic glaze for that? Did you know that? Available to purchase at all good Diamond Bright stockists and on Amazon. We've had quite a good day today, haven't we?
Very good.
I think we've had a pretty stonker of a day. Some may say
pointsy.
Some would say pointsy, Zach, and I am one of them. I think we've had a really, really good one. I've had fun. We've enjoyed ourselves. I've laughed. We've done winning. We've done podiuming. We've done good teammating all the way around. We've had cookies. We've had chocolate. We've had cake club. We've done well. We've had a fantastic time, and currant bun's been out all the way through. So after race 3, when we finished 4th. It was always going to be a little bit of a spicy one, but I think we've come out of that fairly unscathed. So proper chuffed of a weekend. Where are we next? Donington. I like Donington. Donington was all right. Donington was good last year. That's where we did the old. We did that, didn't we? So that was a slingshot. I want to see one of them. Anyway,
That's it.
I think Knockhill's done. I would in fact say it's Romeo done. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Do you think we're at a point now where we have to say, don't forget to like, subscribe and follow us for more content? Probably let's say all of that sort of stuff. I don't need to say it because you know what they usually say. I don't know what they say. So anyway, Knockhill, Romeo done. We're off to go and eat a deep fried pizza and that bit of cauliflower we found on the truck at the end of the last weekend. Excuse the hair. Romeo done. Love you, bye.